DPS sent out this helicopter to search from the sky. Meanwhile, on the ground, multiple officers are spread out along this wooded area where they believe the suspect is still hiding. Bryan police suggest turning on your hazard lights and dialing 911 if you're feeling skeptical about who's pulling you over. We've seen a lot of roads closed tonight, and as you can see behind me, this car got stuck in a ditch. Everyone was okay, but it's a reminder to be careful on the roads tonight. 9 people have drowned in Lake Somerville over the last 20 years, but the Burleson County Game Warden says that number isn't as high as other lakes in the area. During the manhunt, 2 Bryan ISD schools were put on what's called a perimeter seal. Kids that were supposed to walk home now have to wait to be picked up by their parents. President Trump has landed here in McAllen, Texas. Full details on his schedule have not been released, but we do know that he plans to stop at a Border Patrol station. He also plans to visit the Rio Grande for a short briefing. Vice President Mike Pence, along with the Second Lady, will be leaving the Brazos Valley almost as fast as they got here. They're set to take off at Easterwood Airport just after 7 and are headed to Las Vegas. I'm at a home off of FM 2549. I stopped by because I saw that there was damage to this home. The man that lives here says that he was at work. Nobody was here when this happened, but right behind me, his roof is off of his house. I'm at the Robertson County Courthouse where we just received an update from officials talking about the storm that has left parts of Franklin destroyed. Here in Robertson County, where earlier there was reports of a tornado that touched down around the Elliott area. I'm off FM 2549 here in Elliott, where there behind me is a bunch of damage from this storm, and there's also been reports around Robertson County of storm damage. Let me step out of the way so that you can see this. We've got this water bottle here. I'm supposed to be able to flick it or hit it, and it's supposed to freeze, so let's check it out. Like I said, it's supposed to, so I don't know. Okay, and we do got a little bit of ice going on here. The city of Bryan announced in March that its drive-through recycling center in the Walmart parking lot on Briarcrest would be closing. Police were executing a search warrant at a home on Strub Road, but all day they told us it was only a training exercise. Police Chief Scott McCullum says that should have never happened. Union Pacific will be closing the road to do maintenance on the railroad, but the work has folks living in Creek Ridge Estates worried about access to and from their own neighborhood. Twice a year, Teeks holds an explosive breaching course.
What this class is designed to do is to provide SWAT teams with another tool in the toolbox.
The week-long course teaches first responders and military personnel how to safely gain entry during hostage or barricaded situations.
Some of these guys have never touched explosives before in their life.
The goal of the course is to use as little amount of explosives as they can.
What we try to do is we reduce the explosive weight on that door every shot until we hit a point of failure. And then once we hit that point of failure, we know that we're down to the bare minimum of explosive we can use and still get the positive entry in there.
But it's not as easy as it sounds.
There's somebody doing 5 pages of paperwork that's documenting things, it's drawing again, it's doing a 3D dimension of this drawing so that they can go back and recreate that charge 6 years from now.
Each day gets harder for the team with different scenarios they have to work out.
They don't even know what's going to happen, but so it's going to be a lot harder tomorrow.
The end goal is to pass a final test and take what they've learned into the real world.
We're trying to get them that knowledge so that they can take it back and they can expand upon it when they get back there to their own departments.
In Bryan, McKenna Rodriguez, News 3. It was just before 5 when first responders set out for Coyote Run and FM 1179. Calls were coming in for a power outage, but what they found was major damage to businesses, a home, and trees and power lines on the ground. One man just happened to be outside as the weather got bad.
I hear what sounded like a plane or a train. There's just this black cloud right above us, and I see some swirling, and so I kind of peeked around the corner and I just see debris just swirling.
Alan was lucky. Down the street, his neighbor's roof is gone and garage destroyed.
Yeah, I was just scared for my family. We were getting prepared for it. We were in the closet with mattresses.
The Brazos County Sheriff's Office says now they're looking out for flooding.
We still have to assess our roadways and look for high water, any kind of flooding in the area.
In Bryan, McKenna Rodriguez, News 3. Edward Hall lives in College Station with his wife of 73 years, Marion. On a regular day, the Wisconsin native checks his emails, puts together puzzles, and even plays games on his iPad.
It'd be nice if I could win this one.
His life hasn't always been this relaxing. Ed served in the Air Force for 25 years, traveling all across the world. Now the World War II veteran will soon turn 100 years old. He says he feels as good as ever.
No pain, you know, and I can still walk. Not very good, but I still get there. I want to keep myself as good as I can.
Ed's birthday is April 27th. His daughter made a post on Facebook asking that everyone and anyone send him a birthday card. So far, he's received quite a bit.
Dear Major Edward Howe, celebrating the day the world was blessed with you.
He even got a badge from an elementary school in Illinois.
I like you. I like you.
The cards and support is something that's left him speechless.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just a great feeling.
When I asked him what his secret was to staying young, his response,
I don't know, but it's just a matter of pay attention and get things done.
in College Station, McKenna Rodriguez, News 3.